Natty ready.
And Miami back on top.
The Canes punched their ticket to the national championship game. Caught on tape.
And it makes me really, really sad for our kids.
Tense moment from ICE agents against protesters. And a spooky good luck charm for an NFL fan.
I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
As his team advances into the playoffs. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Dylan Bazay.
And I'm Julian Lascano. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2026.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
The Indiana and Oregon football teams play in tonight's semifinal at the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. The Miami Hurricanes, meanwhile, get to watch and wait after punching their ticket to the upcoming national championship game here in South Florida. The Canes are getting a big break because the game will be played on the same field where their home game is playing.
As Caplin's Nicolette Esper reports, it's all because of a Fiesta Bowl game that went down to the final play, and fans at a local watch party, well, they just couldn't turn away.
Number 10 Miami takes on number 6 Ole Miss in the college football playoff semifinal with a national championship on the line. Miami enters the game as one of the hottest teams left, allowing just 17 total points across 2 playoff games. With the high stakes, Hurricanes fans came in confident, believing this team had what it takes to make a deep run.
Very proud of them. Keep up the good work, and all the effort is worth it, what you guys done.
Take a look right behind me. I mean, this is a sea of orange and green, and that's because we're standing right here in one of the most iconic South Florida venues where sports fans come over and root for their team.
And as the game went back and forth, fans at Dolphin Mall reacted to every moment, from big plays to costly mistakes.
Much deserved. Everything that they do is with their heart, and you can see the coaching staff, everything. The interrogating, the respect on the field, the sportsmanship that they have is just on another level.
With the score tight late, the watch party felt nearly silent, every second feeling like the season was on the line.
It means the world. It means we can hang another banner. It means the U is back. And you hear the stories about your dad and your grandpa's U, but that you never showed up for me. But now they're here, and I'm excited. I want them to win it.
And when Miami sealed the 31-27 win, the tension at Dolphin Mall turned into celebration, fans erupting as the Hurricanes clinched a national title berth. For the first time since 2001, Miami is headed to the national championship. Reporting in West Miami-Dade for Caplin News, I'm Nicolette Esper.
President Donald Trump is expected to meet with oil executives today to persuade them to invest in Venezuela's future. Sources say the oil executives want President Trump to establish a clear plan of action and political stability before they invest in order to minimize risk.
And just less than a week after Maduro is captured by U.S. forces, hundreds of Venezuelan political prisoners are being set free, following the years just behind bars. Caplin's Alejandro Marquina has more on the story.
With tears and a lot of emotion, Venezuelan opposition members Enrique Marquez and Biaglo Pileri hugged their family members after more than a year behind bars. This is the case for hundreds of political prisoners who have spent years and even decades in Venezuelan prisons. Their crimes, most of the time as simple as publicly disagreeing with the government. The move was announced yesterday afternoon by Venezuelan National Assembly President Jorge Rodriguez, claiming it's a way of seeking peace and union in the country.
The Bolivarian Republic, together with the country's institutions, has decided to free a significant number of foreign and Venezuelan people from its jails.
President Trump also confirming the news in a Truth Social post posted this morning, saying that because of this and the cooperation between both countries, a second wave of attacks was being cancelled. However, does refer that U.S. military presence in the Caribbean will stay. Venezuelan opposition leader and Nobel Peace Prize winner Maria Corina Machado reacting to the news.
Pero este día importa.
This day matters because it recognizes what we always knew, that injustice will not be forever and that the truth always comes out.
Machado also saying that they will not give up until all political prisoners are freed. For now, many remain waiting for their family members outside the prisons, as the regime holds them in what many allege as an attempt to hide their poor conditions. I'm Alejandro Marquina for Caplin News.
President Trump and Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado will be meeting in Washington, D.C. The president says he looks forward to Machado's visit next week, saying she's a very nice woman, but added that he does not believe she has enough support or respect of Venezuelans to lead the country. Machado, who won the Nobel Peace Prize last year, dedicated it to the U.S. president.
Classes at Minneapolis Roosevelt High School today are canceled after a woman was shot and killed by an ICE agent in her neighborhood. A former student captured the incident on video after visiting the school on Wednesday. WCCO's John Larazitin has more.
What was going through your mind when you saw all this?
Like, I can't believe this is happening at a high school where people are just here just trying to learn.
Daniel is a former Roosevelt student who stopped by the school on Wednesday when he heard ICE agents were on school property. He used his cell phone to record a chaotic scene. At one point, somebody throws a snowball at an ICE agent, who then sprays a chemical irritant towards a group of people. Daniel and his friend Braden, a Roosevelt student, say ICE's presence at school has them angered and scared.
My whole family doesn't feel safe at all no more.
I never thought that we would live in a time like this. That's what goes through my head. And it makes me really, really sad for our kids.
Roosevelt High School also got a visit from former Governor Jesse Ventura. He says he stopped by the school to show his support for students and teachers.
I'm a 1969 graduate of Minneapolis Roosevelt. I'm proud of them for what they did. They made me proud as an alumni.
Ventura says he supports the students and teachers who stood up to ICE, and he says he blames the Trump administration for not following the Constitution.
Minnesota will take care of ourselves. We don't need federal troops coming in here without warrants. You know what? Maybe it's time for Jesse. I only did one term. I'm owed a second.
In Minneapolis, John Lordson, WCCO News.
A scuba diver routinely finds underwater leftovers over the Treasure Coast, but this time he found a World War II explosive. Tom Gramlich was driving near Pepper Park in Fort Pierce when he found what appeared to be a mortar. Gramlich immediately called authorities, who secured the beach and called in the bomb squad to move the bomb into a safe location for a controlled detonation.
An unexpected announcement yesterday for Dolphins fans.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
I put them up before Halloween, right about the time we started our win streak.
One fan is making sure his team keeps their winning streak with his spooky good luck charm. Newsbreak will be back in just 2 minutes.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
Stem is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Halloween makes a return, but not how we would expect. The NFL's Jacksonville Jaguars are getting set to face the Buffalo Bills with a peculiar lucky charm.
And one superstitious fan hopes this Halloween decoration is the Jags' secret weapon against the Bulls this Sunday. WJXT's Scott Johnson has the story.
There's a reason we call them holiday decorations. They usually come down after the holiday.
I put them up before Halloween, right about the time we started our win streak.
Well, that isn't happening at Tim Altman's Callahan home, where the front window is guarded by this guy. Why didn't you take down this decoration?
Well, we kept winning, and I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. So we kept them up because we're winning, and I'm not going to take them down until we lose.
He named the skeleton Skellen Quinn. He did this years ago. It has no relation to the Jaguars, but this year Altman decided to add an old Jaguars jersey.
Well, I'm a big boy, so that was actually my old jersey.
Wait, that's your jersey?
That's one of my old jerseys, yeah. So, but yeah. It's Leonard Fournette from a few years ago.
Plus, a huge football. What was happening when you tried to put a regular-sized football in there?
It looked tiny. It was like, I don't know. It's like you carrying a palm-sized football.
Ever since Skellen Quinn, who may be frightening to some, went up, what frightens him a lot more is taking it down, and the Jaguars lose. So what happens after the Super Bowl with Skellen Quinn? Maybe we keep winning. Well, if we win the Super Bowl, he sticks to it. Skellen Quinn does not come down until we lose. That means he could feasibly be up all year until next season. His video of Skellen Quinn has done huge numbers on social media, and he did mention something you may be wondering about, his HOA.
I made a joke that my HOA was telling me to pull him down. I haven't received any letters from them, but they're a convenient punching bag, and everybody hates their HOA, so I put that on there as a joke.
And the skeleton has been updated with the holidays. After Halloween, he added a Thanksgiving hat, then a Christmas hat.
He'll be seasonal for each season.
And hopefully, he'll still be up at Valentine's Day. In Callahan, Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
The Miami Dolphins announced yesterday that they have fired their head coach, Mike McDaniels. After a total of 4 seasons with the Dolphins, owner Stephen Ross said after a careful evaluation and a comprehensive change was needed to be made for the team as they ended the football season with 4 wins and 17 losses. The Dolphins are to carry out a search for a head coach after a general manager is in place, which is expected to occur on Friday.
The Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls game is postponed due to unsafe court conditions. Condensation was found on the court due to the arena being used as an ice skating rink for the NHL's Chicago Blackhawks just the night before. Changes in weather conditions also contributed to the court being rendered, quote, unplayable by the NBA. The rescheduled time for the game will be announced at a later date.
After a disappointing defeat against the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Florida Panthers were looking to find a win in Canada against the Montreal Canadiens. The Canadiens took off swinging with an early slap shot by Noah Dobson and a whack by Oliver Kanapkin to put them up by 2 in the first period. The Panthers struggled to keep any sort of form, letting puck after puck pass in, giving an easy win to the Canadiens. The final score was Panthers 2, Canadiens 6. The Panthers will continue their Canada campaign against the Ottawa Senators tomorrow at 7 p.m. You're watching Newsbreak, and we are coming right back.
See us dream. See us remember. See us protest.
You matter. Your feelings matter. Your identity matters. Everything about who you are matters.
See us fight back. See us rebuild. See us shatter stereotypes. See us inspire. See us united. See us now.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
And that's all the time we have for Newsbreak. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Julian Liscon.
And I'm Dylan Bazay, and you can get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.